Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn them on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Okay, here we go. Today, folks, this is a good one because today I want to share with you something that affects every living soul. And that one thing is your attitude. This affects everyone. It is your attitude. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but I mean, many of you who listen know this, but there are a lot of people who don't understand. A positive attitude can bring about a change. A positive attitude can bring about a change. Well, now here we go with the naysayers. Well, Steve, what you mean if I'm just positive being changed? My mama gone. What me being positive got to do with that? Okay, now listen to me carefully. A positive attitude can bring about change. Well, okay, Steve, I hear you saying that, but they done fired me. So now what does my having a positive attitude have to do with the fact that they fired me? Well, one more time. A positive attitude can bring about change. Well, Steve, I sat up in here and gave 8, 9, 12 years of my life to this man, and he cheated on me and walked out. Now, what does me being positive have to do with him cheating on me? How that's going to change that? Okay, here we go again. A positive attitude can bring about change. Now, listen to the whole thing now. The positive attitude and the change that can happen this is the start. It starts within you. See, life is 10% what happens, is 90% what you do about what happens. Okay, you gave 12 years of your life to this man. He cheated and left you holding the bag, the kids and everything. Now, what does being positive have to do with changing that? Or they came in and they fired you. You lost your job that you was a stellar performer at. But now how does you having a positive attitude, how does that change things for you? So we can use any example. Here's what happens. When you have a positive attitude, what it produces within you is a positive approach to life. And when you have a positive attitude and a positive approach to life, it causes you to be optimistic, to have a positive outlook, to expect things to eventually turn around and turn into a positive. That's very important because as the law of attraction comes into play, if you think positive thoughts, you attract positive things. If you think evil thoughts, you attract evil to you. You know, if you want for nothing, then nothing comes your way. If you want for positive attitude, if you want for positive results, if you want for a great outcome, that's what you attract to you. The change will begin within you. So let's take the man that walked out your life and left you holding the bag. Here's a positive attitude. Okay, two things have happened that's positive here. Number one, you've ridded yourself of someone who was obviously going to be, if not already, been toxic in your life. Caused you many restless nights, a lot of uncomfortable feelings and uneasiness, not sure, insecurity. You've been going through it with this person, whoever they are. Number one, that person has been released from your life. Number two, it allows you now to have the someone who will treat you just the way you want to be treated. That's the positive outlook. That's the optimistic way. That's when you're a positive person, you see the positive in things that happen to you instead of burying yourself under the what's wrong with it, or oh, woe is me now concept. See, a positive attitude, when they came in there and they fired you and let you go, could this not have been just the opening you needed to finally start on a new career path that you've been talking about doing anyway? Could it possibly be a brand new chance for you to get the dream job or dream career of your choice? Could it not possibly be the perfect opportunity now for you to finally do something about that gift, about that talent that God gave you, that thing that you love to do? Could it not be the perfect time for you to pursue that? But if you don't have a positive attitude, then you lay there. Oh, they finna come get my house. Oh, what I'm gonna do now? Oh, this unemployment ain't enough. Oh, Lord, when this unemployment run out, what am I gonna do then? I won't have nothing. And you, oh, woe is me, until you become, oh, woe is me. But if you take it from the positive approach, some amazing things can happen in your life. I would tell you on a personal note that some of the best changes, some of the biggest moments in my life came after a loss. So I don't want to go down the list, but boy, I could tell you, let me tell you something. When they didn't want me on the radio anymore in L.A., when they was sick of the way I did radio out there, and they wanted me gone. And on May 23rd, 2005, when my deal was done with the Beat out in L.A., okay, look what happened though. Yeah, I was gone in May, but in September 19th, I started the Steve Harvey Radio Network with 4 cities. You see, but I didn't go, oh, woe is me. I said, oh, okay, God must have something else for me then. Because if he done removed me from this, there must be something else. Same thing can happen when you lose and you break up in a relationship. Same thing can happen to you. You never know the one God got for you. Now here you go. Here you go again. Now you get put into a situation where somebody treats you just the way you want to be treated, provide you with a whole lot of aspects of your life you knew nothing about prior to that. But you got to stay positive. If you stay positive, that positive attitude, that optimistic outlook, that always thinking, God got me no matter what happened to me. Some amazing things will happen in your life. It's a fact. I don't know how it works that way. I just know that's what it is. Positive attitude is everything, y'all. So get off the old woe is me negativity train, because it ain't going to take you nowhere but down. And get your outlook up. If you change your attitude, you change your altitude. Altitude is determined by your attitude. How high you go, how big you become, how far you go. It all depends on how you think. It all depends on what type of attitude you got. Ain't no very, very successful super negative people. It just doesn't coincide that way. If you see that, something happened to them along the way, and don't worry, you ain't got to worry about it because you ain't going to see them long, because you can't stay up there like that. It's just too hard. All right? That's the conversation.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies, gentlemen, and all circus participants. What? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And the reason I say, ladies and gentlemen, and all circus participants is because we are all a part of this circus called life. And we are participating in some way or another. I just happen to want to be one of the stars of the circus. That's what I claim. Now, you pick whatever role you want to be at the church. You want to be the bearded lady? Go ahead. You want to be one of the clowns jumping out the Volkswagen? Go ahead. You want to be one of them big fat ass elephants chained up and just getting drugged around? Go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
If you want to be the ringmaster, come on. Pick the position you want in the circus. If you want to be the person setting up the tents for the circus, if you want to be outside selling tickets, you want to be making cotton candy, pick your role in the circus and come on to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry.
Hey, good morning.
Shirley, pick a position.
Well, geez, I mean, I don't want to be the bearded lady. Oh, I know, I'll be the tightrope walker. I like that.
Okay, cool. Carla Farrell.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Pick a title in the circus.
Clown.
Ooh.
You gonna be the clown? Okay.
Yeah.
Junior.
They have fun.
Morning, Unc. I will be the little person in the audience making balloons. That's where I'm at.
They can make like dogs.
J. Anthony Brown.
Step right up and see the black man with the white woman inside. Inside. He's the black man with the white woman.
Tommy.
You know me, man. I'm the dude cracking that whip in there with them tigers, baby. That's me. Yes, sir. I'm up in there. Yes, sir. Who are you, though?
He's a
I know
ringmaster.
y'all think I'm going to be the ringmaster, but I'm not.
Who are you?
I'm going to be one of them lions that done got loose and is now trotting through town.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Okay.
They just had
ringmaster then?
Steve is the ringmaster and the lion. He the same thing.
Yeah.
He two
He the
different
king,
things.
the
Yeah,
lion.
yeah.
He the king.
He's multiple characters.
But
in the
can't nobody
circus.
tame that lion once he outside that arena.
Hey, man. They don't know what to do with his ass.
Let me hear a roar, Steve.
Shirley.
I just want to
Girl,
hear
they always
it.
want to make
Shirley.
sound.
Yeah,
We're
let me
in
hear
the
you roar.
circus.
Shirley, we are not here to appease your little weird little
My
fantasies
fetish.
you be having.
My animal noise fetish.
Man, you got a thing,
That's
girl.
what's
You
wrong
really
with
need to, and Shirley, you really need to go get seen about it.
Are you a lion or not?
Yeah,
Let me
okay,
hear
well, I
Shirley.
ain't
Do
there.
it, Shirley.
See that?
Jesus.
Yeah,
That sick ass
sound like a
lion.
donkey.
That lion got the same thing Jay got.
Shirley.
Well, it's hard to do up on this tightrope, okay?
Shirley, in the words of the Apollo, boo. Boo, boo, boo.
All right, before we get out of here, we got to say happy birthday to Tyler Perry.
Tyler.
PP!
Coming up, he made 50 today. Coming up
ahead, Tyler.
coming up at 32 after the hour, guys. We're going to talk about our pet peeves. We all have them, yeah. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Carla, you recently talked about pet peeves on your Instagram page at Lips by Carla. So,
I did, Shirley. I sure did. Yeah.
What are your pet peeves, Carl? What are your pet peeves?
People who are late all the time.
Ooh.
All the time. I can't stand that.
You hated
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's one of my major pet
better
peeves.
be
What's
quiet,
everybody
then.
grunting for?
Kind of late.
I didn't know
I don't
that.
like
I
being
bet
late.
I won't be late no more.
I do
Yeah.
Not
like-
all. I'm saying all the time.
Is that at your church, Carl?
Yeah.
Do you see the same person late every Sunday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they always got to have a whole lot of stuff and slide in with their big ass. I'm just saying. Have a whole lot of stuff.
Hey!
Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, coming through.
And then they always say, they started already? Yeah, they started.
Yeah, they started.
Yeah, you late for the Lord. All right, so now Steve, J. Anthony Brown, you know, he's here to get things started on this
Yeah.
Friday. He has more pet peeves, so
I hate
Jay.
I pretty much hate everybody. Here's what I really hate. People who sing People who sing when the radio on and I'm in the car driving. Damn it, I don't want singing, okay? No singing. I don't care if you know the song. We don't want singing. I don't like it, okay? People who point at stuff when you driving. Ooh, they building over there. Oh, they just opening. I don't like that, okay?
Okay.
You know what else people I don't like? People who don't know when the conversation is over with on the phone. You ever talk to somebody
Yes, Lord,
and they like,
yes.
Okay, all right. All right now.
So what y'all finna do now?
Yeah.
And then this.
They asked you about a mutual friend. You talk to Steve?
Yeah, I done about 16 watch out there now, and they still on the damn phone. Yeah.
So you just hang up, Jay.
Yeah.
People who see you with earbuds on, you got both of them in your ear. They see these white things in your ear, and they're trying to talk to you. Don't you hate people who do that? Don't you see I'm listening to something, damn it?
Yeah.
I'm listening to something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got them in here
You
not
got one?
to
Let
talk.
me hear it. Yeah. Let me hear it, Steve.
No, I got these earbuds in not to talk.
Oh, you got...
Here one I can't stand right
Yeah.
here.
What you got?
I can't stand short people that act like they ain't.
What do you mean?
No. Who the
You
hell
know,
he
good
talking to?
hell well,
who's
you
that,
short.
Who the hell he talking to?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, all in here, complaining about the height of the curb and, they ought to lower this down. Why the seal up on the top shelf? Hey, dog.
That's what you hate.
The seal is up there.
You have a little get-together at your house, which ain't regular. I ain't going to have them all the time. I probably ain't had one in like 8 years. But people who don't know when the party is over, once once lights start coming on, it's time to go home, okay? Time to take it. We don't have to take the party outside and talk
I'll
no
put you
more.
out.
Yeah, Steve.
I got another one for you, Jay.
What you got, man?
I don't like fake shouters at church.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's true.
I don't like people that's running laps around the church, then stop and say, "Excuse me,"
Every
and then continue.
You know they don't
Come
feel
in and
it.
out the spirit.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, don't feel a damn thing.
Yeah. Come on now. If you in the spirit, run into that wall. Get everything God got for you.
That's not how that works.
Judge the
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you so into it. How you see that wall?
You're not unconscious.
Yeah.
Hey, what y'all ain't gonna do now is dissect the damn jokes. Now, that's what y'all ain't gonna do.
Oh,
You know what else I hate?
What?
People who can't hear at the movies. Don't go to the movies if you can't hear a damn thing. So what did they say? What did they say? What happened? What did the girl say? Who was talking? What did they say?
Here go one I don't like. Sitting in the lobby at the doctor's office with them old ass outdated magazines.
Why don't they throw them away? Why?
Man, you be sitting up in here, man. I ain't come in here to read no damn Field and Stream.
That's what I hate.
Pet peeve.
You know what I hate? Here's what else I hate. Now, I have never done this because I always have my earbuds on, but older people, they do this a lot. They have the phone in their hand, and the other person, you could hear the other person talking because they're holding the phone, so you hear two damn conversations. So what time you gonna get off? I'm gonna be over there by 4 o'clock. Well, I'm still in the emergency room because we came down here to see Tommy. Well, then, all right, how is he doing now? Well, he ain't doing that good right now. We've been sitting out in this lobby.
the whole thing.
You hear the whole damn thing. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Got another one for you.
You got another one, Steve?
This from back in the day. Struggling, didn't have my money. Go to a football game. Be in the damn bleachers with the seats that's as far away from the field as you can get. The dude behind me is hollering to the players like they can hear him. Dog. They don't even know we here.
Yeah.
You don't shut your ass up.
Sit you. Can't nobody hear you down there,
Hey,
man.
you know
Stop yelling.
You know what I hate, Jay?
What
One
you
of my
hate,
big-
man?
I hate being in a room where people need help getting up. I hate to be the person keep pulling everybody's ass up. What you getting up for if you can't stand up on your own? Seems like a personal problem to me. I get up fine. Help me up. Hey, come over here and help me up. Help your own ass up.
And you gotta rock them first.
No.
You gotta rock them.
They gotta rock.
You gotta rock them.
I got one right here.
You guys hate everything.
You at somebody's house, you exchanging the restroom. He's coming out, you going in. Warn me what you just did. Let me know, okay?
Yeah.
Let me know there's some damage in there. Don't just
Let you
let
walk
me
in.
walk in there blind, okay? Give me a heads up. Hey, man. Hey, dog. I just wouldn't go high.
And
You know
on
what
that
I'm saying?
note, Jay, we're moving on. Coming up next, it is the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, more exciting details on how you can join us in Cancun for the Steve Harvey Sand and Soul Festival. It is not too late. No, it is not too late. We're going to tell you how at the top of the hour, but right now, the nephew in the building with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us now?
Well, Shirley, they are up this morning. They getting ready to go get it done. Want to give
What?
a big shout out to all the shoplifters out there. All the shoplifters. All you shoplifters out there. We know you're getting dressed. You got work to do today. So the nephew got I got a prank for you, baby. This right here is the shoplifter.
Hello,
Yes, I'm trying to reach a Tanya, please.
this is she.
Hi, Tanya. My name is Daniel. I'm the head of store security here at your job.
Yes.
Listen, I'm trying to see, I'm going to have to, I know today's your day off. I'm looking at the schedule here. It seems that you don't come back in until Saturday. I'm trying to see if it's possible I can get you to come to the store. There's a bit of a situation I want to discuss with you. There's about $1,800 worth of merchandise missing from the store.
What?
Yeah, it's about $1,800 worth of merchandise, and we definitely know that this is a in-house situation. This is not someone walking in shoplifting. This is definitely an in-house situation with employees who have evidently been shoplifting from the store, taking things, and we want to get down to the roots of the problem.
Okay, so what you calling me for?
Well, ma'am, it's been brought to my attention that there's a possibility that you may be part of this situation. And
Part of the situation? I ain't no thief. I don't steal. You don't call my house accusing me of stealing. I ain't stole nothing from nobody.
Okay, well, hang on, ma'am. What I'm trying to do is just trying to
Hang on, my you trying to say I done stole something, and I ain't stole the thing.
Okay, wait just a second. Now, here, do you have a sister named Cynthia?
Yeah, what about her?
Well, now, it seems that here on some of the footage that we have on camera, that it's a possibility that it seems like your sister's actually wearing some of the merchandise that we sell here in the store. And
Okay, just because she wearing something that we sell in the store don't mean that I stole it.
well, we don't see where she's at. I've backed the footage up as far as I could. I don't see any footage of where she purchased this particular merchandise. And my assumption is maybe you gave it to her.
I ain't gave her and just because you don't see where somebody purchased it don't mean that it's been stolen.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to just get to the chase of this, Tanya. What I'm going to have to do is this. If I can't get you to come to the store, ma'am, and matter of fact, here's another question for you before I go any further. You have children at all, Tanya?
Yeah, I got children. Why?
Is it possible, because I'm missing a lot of baby merchandise as well. And
You know what? You really cruising for this morning, okay?
Well-
Because you don't call somebody on their off day accusing them of stealing.
okay, here's what I got to do. Are you coming into the office so I can talk with you?
I'm not coming nowhere on my off day.
Well, then what's going to happen, Miss Tanya, is I'm going to have to actually come to your home, check your closet. I'm going to have to check your kids and see if
You
they're
gonna do what?
check and see if they're wearing merchandise that comes from this.
Come to my house if you want to, and they gonna take your ass up out of here in a body bag. You
Excuse me?
understand me? You heard what I said. You heard what I said. You don't call nobody. I bust my ass at that store. I bust my ass at that store. You understand me? I work hard for y'all, okay?
You've been busting. You've been busting.
You call here accusing me of stealing. I ain't stole from nobody. I don't have to steal. That's why I work all day. You understand me?
I think you've been busting your butt taking stuff is what you've been doing. You've been
took from nobody. You understand me? I do not steal.
I'm going to come over there. I'm checking your closets.
Things, but it ain't no thief. You understand
And
me?
I'm checking your babies as well, and I'm making...
You check my babies and see what happens. You put your hands on any damn thing in here and see what happens, okay?
I don't want to have to drag your butt.
Over here. You going to drag somebody? Oh, now you threatening me?
I don't want to drag you out of your house.
Security guard. You a tough security guard. You like your job that much? You willing to die for that? Huh?
Who said anything about me dying?
I did. Come over here, and that's what's going to happen. That's what happens. When you with people on their off day, you get hurt, okay? I get a couple of damn days off, and y'all going to call me with this
So are you threatening me now?
I'm threatening you. Didn't you just call and say you was coming over here?
Yes, I did.
Your over here. Bring your Bring your security guard.
I'm on my Don't look. Let me tell you something.
Okay?
I can have you brought up on charges. You know that?
Bring me up on charges and see what happens.
That's
Bring
it.
me up on charges. See if you get that far.
I'm on my way over there now to check you and your kids. You understand me?
Come over here to check me and my kids and see how they check your up out of here.
Let me tell you something.
You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got nothing to tell me. You ain't got nothing else to tell me, okay?
Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you took? Maybe I'll go light on you. I'll go light on you.
You think I'm stupid or something? You sound like a damn fool. Why don't you tell me what you took? I ain't took.
I bet you're teaching your little kids over there how to steal too, aren't you?
What? What you teach your little ugly kids?
Hey! Now you will not.
Hey! Don't call me with this on my off day.
Let me tell you one more. Are you listening to me? I got one more thing to say to you.
You ain't got nothing else to say to me.
Are you listening?
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked from your sister Cynthia.
Okay. So you and that broad want to play games, okay? Y'all want to play, right? Y'all got jokes. I got a joke for both of y'all, okay? I'm around here taking care of her and all her little ugly kids, and she gonna play with me and my off day? All right.
Tanya, she told me, she said, that Tommy be pranking people. You can't nobody get me with that old crazy stuff. How come them people don't know somebody calling and tripping with this? She told me you thought you couldn't be God.
That's all right. Y'all got me. That's cool. It's all good. All good. Well, I love you. I love you, Nephew Tommy. I got something bug like.
All right, let me ask you one more thing. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Y'all know that lady stole something?
Yes, she did.
You know that lady stole something.
You called it, she did steal. Yeah.
If she didn't steal that, she just stole something before. Everybody working at the stove. Everybody working at the stove be stealing stuff. I'm sorry.
I was stealing all the way up till I was about 36.
What?
Wow.
Just gonna be real with you. I was homeless. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I was in a car.
All the way up to 36.
I ain't had no money. Yeah, I stole up. I was about 36 years old.
I love it.
I was putting them down.
All right, Greensboro, North Carolina, I'm not stealing. I will be there September 21st. That's Saturday night at the Carolina Theater. Tickets on sale right now.
Thank you, Nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, details on how you can party with us in Cancun at the Sand and Soul Festival. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the countdown is on for the 2019 Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico.
It is a countdown, Shirley.
That's right.
It's about to go down. Now, look, I know. I know that, we right up on it now, but I've been trying to tell y'all, man. I've been pleading with y'all, man. Sand and Soul going to be off the chart. It's going to be off the charts. And last year we had a good time in the DR. This time we moved it to the Cancun Resort at the Moon Palace Resort in Cancun. Ain't nothing changed about Sand and Soul except the location, everybody. Now, here's something major. I'm just doing this because I know it's last minute. So here it is. This is just for those that want to take a shot at it. Right now, you can call us at 1-800-684-2825. At 1-800-684-25. This is a deal. I got a special going on now through Friday. The phone operators are waiting to tell you about. So if your pockets was a little tight, you trying to figure out, or you mess around and hit something, this special right here is as good as it gets. All-inclusive food, drinks, live performances, comedy, pool parties, everything, celebrities, you name it. Come one, come all. Celebrating my girl's birthday down there on the 10th. First night in, it's going to be special. Once again, the number to call to take advantage of this special is 1-800-684-2825. 1-800-684-2825. 800-684-2825. Listen, y'all, this is a chance for you to show up anyway. It's going to be large. Ain't no need of talking about it no more. We down to that hour. We less than a month away. This is your chance to get a super discount if you want it. Call now, because operators are standing by. Go to Steve Harvey Sand and Soul to learn all about it, but to get the special, you got to call 1-800-684-2825.
That's right. We'll all be there, Steve. October 10th through the 14th, Columbus Day weekend. I love it. All right.
Margaritas.
Margarita.
Guacamole.
Suntan lotion all over my body.
All inclusive.
What'd you say, Junior?
Hennessy. Hell.
Margaritas.
You know, it's so many black people there. You know, gonna be plenty Hennessy. When we leave, there ain't gonna be a drop
You run
left.
out of Hennessy, you got a problem.
Yeah. What?
And Crown Royal, you better have some Crown
Got to
Royal.
have the purple bag, partner.
Man.
But we gotta
Better
have
have
some
purple bag.
tequila. We're going
Yes,
to
yes, yes,
Mexico. Mexico. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
Sangria.
haven't been to Mexico in a minute, so this is going to be fun.
Gotta
Yeah.
have that sangria. I love sangria.
Yeah, sangria.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Got that fruit
By the
cocktail.
pool with a nice conversation. Nigga, where your friends at? Get all over here. Talking to one, talking to all y'all.
Remember in the DR, Junior, you were at a table with nothing but women.
Sat around all day.
All
Come
day.
on, Junior.
Every time
I
you
wouldn't
saw
leave till
Junior.
they wanted to leave.
You had a table full?
What? Yes.
Well,
Holding court. Holding court. Ask me anything.
We walked by the table. Oh, hey, Junior. Look at Junior.
I didn't even know Shirley and Carla.
I know.
Try to lay a song for y'all trying to give them some instruction.
All right,
You say
Steve.
Junior loser.
Yeah.
All right, San and Cell, 800-684-2825 is the number to call. Come on, Steve. It's time for today's headlines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much, everybody. The top 10 Democratic presidential hopefuls took to the stage in Houston last night, and this is the first time that some of the frontrunners actually shared the stage. They were generally courteous to each other, but they all going after, of course, the frontrunner, Joe Biden. On most things, they pretty much agreed, but with slight differences. There was a lot of discussion about guns. In any case, they all had something different to say on guns. They talked about get background checks. I mean, some candidates just thought that we just shouldn't have guns in the country at all. And others, had other things to say. There are fewer than 5 months until the first votes are cast in Iowa. Top executives from some 150 U.S. companies, including Twitter and Dick's Sporting Goods, by the way, are calling on the Congress to make it harder to get a gun in this country. Their official plea comes in the wake of the most recent mass killings in Dayton, Ohio, and El Paso, Texas. Let's get back to the Democratic presidential debate.
Well, do you think Trump is responsible for what happened? And I said, he didn't pull the trigger, but he's certainly been tweeting out the ammunition.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, but let's bring everyone in America into the conversation. Republicans, Democrats, gun owners, and non-gun owners alike.
Right now, on Mitch McConnell's desk are 3 bills. If you want action now, we got to send the message to Mitch McConnell. We can't wait until one of us gets in the White House. We have to pass those bills right now.
These mass shootings are tragedies, but the majority of the homicide victims come from neighborhoods like mine. I will fight this and bring a fight to the NRA and the corporate gun lobby like they have never seen.
We have a Congress that is beholden to the gun industry.
As president, I will not be intimidated by the NRA.
And that's how it went. In Chicago, jury selection begins today in the murder trial for 2 of the 3 men charged with the deliberate murder of a 9-year-old little boy, the son of a purported gang member. That took place in 2015. It's an attack that prosecutors say was meant to send a message to the father. The killing of Tyshawn Lee, again, he was 9 years old. That killing shocked and disgusted the community. Authorities say the 4th grader was lured away from a playground into an alley where he was shot and killed. In Texas, a 21-year-old white man accused of gunning down 22 people at an El Paso Walmart has been formally indicted this week for capital murder. An arrest warrant issued yesterday for R. Kelly in Minnesota after he failed to appear for a hearing. He faces a couple of counts of engaging in prostitution in person in Minnesota. He's currently, though, being held at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, where he's held on federal sex crime charges. Finally, though, today is Friday the 13th, which for some is an unlucky day. I totally hear you on that one. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, last night in Houston on the campus of Texas Southern University, it was the 3rd national debate for the Democratic presidential candidates. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, New Jersey Senator Cory Booker, South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, former VP Joe Biden, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, California Senator Kamala Harris, businessman Andrew Yang, former Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke, former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Julian Castro. So what do you guys think? I mean, you know.
Same old, same old.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Steve, I got to ask you this. Who's your top 5 out of those 10 I just named, you think?
Top 5 what, Shirley?
Candidates. Who do you like best?
Out of
the 10 that
Democrats?
I just named. Uh-huh.
Well, here's who I think it is. The top 5 is Kamala.
Okay.
Is in the top 5. Biden is in the top 5. Bernie is in the top 5.
Somebody's calling you. It might be Cory Booker.
He's not in the top 5.
He's like, not in the top 5.
Pick me.
No, I mean, man, I just think about reality, man. I'm just being real. Listen, man. I'm trying to pick the people that I think have a chance of beating Donald Trump.
I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's what this is all about.
The only thing that can help us, man. I mean, he's now voted to repeal the Obama Clean Water Act. Did you hear that the other day?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like looking
Are you
like
kidding
this is craziness. Yeah.
Why would you repeal the Clean Water Act, which stops plants and chemical companies from dumping into our lakes and rivers? He's repealing that? So, no, man, I'm serious now, folks. It's really serious. We got to get to top 5. I think our best chance of beating him is Biden.
Oh, yeah. He's still the front runner, too.
Second place that we could whip him is Kamala.
Okay, that's number 2. Okay.
Kamala.
This is Kamala.
Kamala.
This is your top 5.
Yeah. Bernie, I ain't never, I just ain't crazy about him president. You don't tweak a good. Hey. Sound like he ain't gonna make it.
All right, hang on, Steve. Coming up at 34 after the hour, Nephew Tommy is going to give us a few reasons to let you know that you're not ready to love right after this. And Steve, you can finish your top 5 right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, the nephew, of course, we know is the host for Ready to Love. You're going to tell us about that in just a minute, nephew. But we wanted to get back to your top 5 Democratic candidates, Steve.
Who did I pick in the top 3?
You picked Miss Kamala Harris,
Joe Biden,
and Senator Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, you were talking about Bernie when we went to break.
That's all I think got a chance, man. I'm
That's
gonna be
3.
real with you.
Oh, that can actually beat President Trump right
Yeah,
now.
You
there
don't
is
think
no
Elizabeth
5.
Warren can beat him?
Because she's
on-
right behind Biden.
She's leading in the polls.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
leading Biden in
People-
some places, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't-
Americans
I
are
don't-
starting
I
to
don't-
listen to what she has to say.
Yeah. You know what? Listen to me. I'm not talking about policy. I'm talking about the reality of who can beat Donald Trump. Because guess what? Ain't none of Donald Trump's policies good for us. None of them. So guess what? I'm trying to figure out how you get him out. And these are the only 3 people that have a chance of getting him out. And you know why? I think let me tell you something, man. Women voters stunned me last election. Female voters stunned me last election.
What do you mean?
By
Because
not voting for the female candidate.
Right. And the Trump supporter, the female Trump supporter base is stunning to me, man, because it's when you hear women talk like that, it's disheartening. I understand men talking like that. I'm around them at golf courses and in rooms, and I got them talking like that. But man, when you hear women talking like that,
that's a different thing,
right?
ain't it?
Hey man, when women don't care about babies getting separated at the border, when they don't care about families, when they don't care about the little man, once women start talking like that, we have a problem, partner. We have a problem. We have a real problem, and that's what unnerves me about the Trump base.
So
and it's a lot of women in that base, man.
All right, so the
They're
3
just
out of
drinking
the
the
10.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. 3 out of the
It's-
10.
And they're married to those types of men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Trump supporters. Okay.
I'm with you when you're right now.
All right. Okay, well, we're going to move on. Switch
I
gears
only
here.
got 3. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
3 out
That's
of 5.
okay.
Hey, it is
Don't
what
force
it
it.
is.
Don't
Yeah.
force it.
Yeah, you may change your mind.
Can't
Or
tell
no.
I've heard that.
Or
Pay
no.
good money for it. I got 3.
All right, so the nephew, you're the host of Ready to Love.
I am.
Uh-huh. So season 2.
Season 2,
Getting ready
October
to
the 5th
start.
on
Yeah.
your own network.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about it.
Well, we got some issues. Everybody, you know I got my new show, but everybody is not ready to love.
Okay.
Okay.
Some ways to
And I,
tell.
you know,
You're such an
Right
expert
away.
on this
Okay.
on this subject right here.
Will Packer and I did auditions, and that's when I realized everybody is not ready to love.
Okay.
And here's when you know that you're not ready to love. You're not ready to love if you show up at the audition, but you got your girlfriend on hold and lied about where you going.
You're not ready.
Yeah, you're not ready.
No.
You're not ready.
You in the lobby with your girl on the phone? What you doing in here?
You're not ready.
You're not ready to love if you show up at the audition, but your mama waiting on you to bring her car back.
Oh no.
You're not ready to love.
You're not
Because
ready.
you live with her?
Yeah, you live with her.
No, you're not ready.
Oh, Tommy, you talking about the fellas.
I'm talking about straight fellas. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
me.
I'm not ready.
Okay, if your credit score is a 7, come on, man.
What does that have to do with love, though?
Man, you ain't got time to
Yeah,
love.
you can't love with a 7, not a 7
Can't
credit
love with a
score.
7.
Okay, if this is your 10th audition for a dating show,
Yeah.
come on, man. You are
not
not ready to love.
We know your name.
All right, you need to know that. If you show up at me and Will Packer's audition, and you got 2 jail ankle bracelets on, man, what you talking about doing in here, man? Ain't nobody finna fool with you, dog.
Every time we go on a date, you got to ask your PO.
Yeah, you okay?
Man.
You're not ready to love. Ready to love on baby, October the 5th. Y'all check us out.
We definitely will. All right, coming up next, the Ready to Love host, Nephew Tommy, is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nephew?
I got something. Hold on.
All right, we'll do it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today on this Friday. Subject: show business isn't for everyone. Okay? All right, just put it out there. It's not for everyone. But right now, Nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
All right, y'all got y'all seatbelts on?
Yeah.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, here it is. You married
Mm-hmm.
Your brother.
Oh, this is good.
Wow.
This is good.
Oh.
This is good.
Huh?
Oh, my goodness.
It happens sometimes.
Me and Fish.
No, it doesn't.
It happens sometimes, Carla.
My brother
Wow.
Fish
I'm going to
are
tell you one
married?
more time. Here go the title one more time. You married your brother. In the words of J. Anthony, hug your brother. Hug your
Go out there and hug your brother.
Shout out to Iyanla Van Zandt. We love you, girl.
Cat dog, let's go. You hug you. I mean, you married your brother.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carmen, please.
this is she.
Hi, Carmen. My name is Keith. I'm calling you from Insurance Group.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Good. You and your husband, what is it? Harvey, is that right?
Yes, it's Harvey.
Okay. You guys actually put applications and actually went in and got your physicals done for life insurance, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I actually am calling you from the insurance group. I have you all's lab results and everything as far as your physicals and blood tests and things of that nature. Is there any way I could possibly talk to both of you guys at the same time, you and Harvey? Is that possible?
Well, sure. He's at work right now, but I can get him on the phone.
Okay. It would be it'd be kind of easy if I kind of explained everything to both of you guys at the same time. If that's okay?
Okay, is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I mean, I think I need to just try to bring a few things to you guys' attention, but I think, after that, it's pretty much you guys' decision on what you do. But I just wanted to let you know a few things about, the results and things of that nature, life insurance, the whole 9 yards, okay?
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey, sweetheart.
Look, I got the insurance people on the line. They want to get both of us on the phone to talk to us about the insurance stuff.
Oh, cool. Good.
Hey, Harvey, how you doing? This is Keith from Insurance Group. How are you?
Hey, good. What's happening, Keith?
Good. Listen, I wanted to give you guys a call and kind of follow up. You guys did physicals and blood tests and the whole 9 yards, and I wanted to give you guys a call. It's kind of better if I talk to both of you guys at the same time. So do you have a minute that we can actually use to kind of get some of this information out to you?
Yeah. I'm fine, man. I'm on a little break right now. I'm good.
Okay, great. First of all, we've gotten all your lab results back, everything, and I kind of got a few questions for you guys that I'm a little puzzled on. How long have you guys actually been married?
Well, we've been together about 3 years.
3 years. Okay, now, prior to being married 3 years, how long did you guys know each other before you got married?
What'd you say, babe? About 6 years?
Yeah, about 6 years.
Okay. You guys have been knowing each other pretty close to 9 years now.
All together, yeah.
Okay. Are you actually from the same hometown? Did you grow up in the same hometown?
Yeah, we grew up. I'm sorry. Is this question? Is this about the insurance or?
Well, there's a few things that's actually puzzling, Carmen, that we need to. This is some news I actually didn't want to bring you guys, but I have to actually give you this news. Looking at our records, looking at all the test results, and let me be the first to tell you that we run these results over and over and over, trying to make sure we are completely 115, 20% right, okay?
What's the problem with the test?
Well, looking at our test, guys, Harvey, Carmen, it's indicating that you guys are related. And 9 times out of 10, you guys are siblings.
What?
Hold on, man. What?
I understand the shock. It took everything I had to make this phone call. I did not want to make it. But looking at our records, and we went over these records over and over, and the blood work tells us that you guys are actually siblings.
Man.
This don't make no sense.
Kidding. Oh, what the?
Are you serious?
Ma'am, I'm very
my wife.
serious.
You know
I
that,
would not.
right?
This is not a laughing matter, not a joking matter. Like I said, I did not want to call with this information.
Well, you did make the call, man.
Look, you need to go back. I don't know what you need to go back and double check your records or something because we've been married 3 years.
Check with the lab, man. Can you check with the lab and call us back and let us know they made a mistake?
Harvey, and I knew those questions would come up, and we went over it. We went over it and over it and over it.
Well, y'all need to go over it again because that don't make no damn sense.
Hold on, baby. I got this. You make the call, and this got to be wrong. So what you need to do is make another call and call the lab and call us back and let us know that you either or they made a mistake or something. You talking about me and my wife.
And I understand it, Harvey. Harvey, let me ask you this. Is it possible, and this is just a question. Is it possible that your dad and maybe her mom maybe knew each other at some point? And
What the you say about my mom and dad?
That's some straight. Look, you need to go back and do whatever you need to do. But I tell you what, you say some like that again, I tell you, my baby gonna be coming down there and beat your for saying some like that.
Hey, hold on, baby. Baby, hold on, baby. I got this. Baby, hold on. I got it, baby. How the you gonna call me with this? Where the you from? I don't know where the you from where people do like that, but that ain't
all I'm doing, sir, is bringing you the results.
Why don't you bring me the results in person, and I bet I'll whoop your.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, sir, even if you beat the messenger, at the end of the day, that's still your sister.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna whoop your.
Look, I don't care what the you talking about. He ain't my damn brother.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out where the you are, whatever cubicle you in. You gonna call me talking about we brother and sister? That's my wife.
I understand that, sir, but somewhere down the line, somebody made a mistake, and you guys, a brother and sister, got married. I'm not at fault for that.
Well, let me tell you this. Don't you make the mistake of calling either one of these numbers again in your life.
Sir, I got one more test result I do need to give you.
Oh, you got more test results.
Okay, all what you've been talking about, what else you got to say now that's going to be worse than this?
The only other test result I have, ma'am, is that this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
Oh, I told you ain't like her.
Wait till when
I told you.
Hey, I got one more thing I got to ask both of y'all. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
How y'all feeling the nephew this morning? Y'all feeling the nephew? Come on now. Come on now. Get a little sprinkle of this stupid on there. Put a little something on it. Put a little stupid on it in the morning. That's all I want you to do. September the 21st, Greensboro, North Carolina. The nephew is coming to town at the Carolina Theater. That is next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, September 21st, Greensboro, North Carolina. Laying in the cut is Salisbury, Maryland. Wacomico, that's the Wacomico. I will be there. Tickets are on sale right now. And then the one that I can't wait because I ain't never been there before, Chuckles, brand new Chuckles in Jackson, Mississippi. Brand new Chuckles in Jackson, Mississippi, baby. That's October 11th, 12th, and 13th. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. Tickets are on sale starting today. The nephew is coming to town. And, of course, October 5th, get your TV set right now. 10 p.m., 9 Central, only on OWN.
That's going to be fun.
I want Junior to come on there Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
The third season.
Yeah, come on.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it's the Strawberry Letter subject. Show business isn't for everyone. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on dating, on work, on sex, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air. You hear that? Just like we're going to read this one right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, show business isn't for everyone. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 50-year-old devoted wife with a big problem. I've been married to a great man for 23 years, and we have 2 kids in college. He's a great provider, and we both have solid careers, but he has always had a big dream. He wants to be a big Broadway actor. My husband wants badly to be an actor, but he's never been able to make it work. He's auditioned for a lot of commercials. He's taken acting classes, and he has wasted our money on hustling his way into some big auditions, but each time he was rejected. The most he's achieved is some unpaid adult roles in the local children's theater. To put it plainly, he can't act worth a darn, and he can't sing to save his life. I love him, but it's the truth. Our friends and family have sat through too many bad productions and local plays, and I simply can't do it anymore. We constantly have to lie and tell him he's good, and we know that we are giving him false encouragement. My biggest problem is now that our kids are in college, he has come up with the crazy idea of moving to New York so he can finally make it big as an actor.
Boy.
He has no professional experience, but he thinks he just needs to be discovered to get his first big break. I don't know how to tell him it's not going to happen without crushing his spirit. What is a wife to do when you know your man's hopes most likely will never be a reality? Steve, you're a superstar. So what advice do you have for someone who has to tell their spouse they're definitely not going to make it? He can't uproot my life with a delusion. Please help. Well, does he have any talent at all? Nothing?
Broadway.
Nothing? Because on one hand, you definitely need to stop lying to him. You and all your friends and everything, you all have to tell him the truth. If you really love him like you say you do, and those are really his friends, you guys have to sit him down and tell him the truth. Maybe he didn't take enough acting classes. Sometimes, maybe he needs more. Sometimes you can, maybe. On the other hand, you don't want to be the one to just kill his dream. This is a dream of his. So, you have to support him as a wife because, he's going to be crushed to know that you really don't believe in him. All right. But obviously he believes in himself, which is a good thing, no matter how many rejections he's gotten, because, actors say this all the time about the rejections they have to deal with, and they do have to deal with a lot of rejection. And no, I don't think that you should uproot your life, but I do think, maybe you should have one more good chance for him, give him a chance to pursue his dream, pick a date, set up some auditions, send out some videotapes, video auditions. And if he gets a bite, if he gets, a callback or something, maybe then he can go to New York if it's something permanent, okay? But I would encourage him to keep taking those classes because I don't think he should kill his dream. I don't.
You ain't been getting called.
What?
He hasn't.
Shirley.
I don't want her to crush him.
You got to tell the truth,
This time out for this. Too old for this. 50 years old. You've been with this man 23 years. He ain't made it yet. The damn kids is going to have degrees before he make it. He's a great provider. That's what he is. Got a solid career. That's what he is. But he's always had a big dream. He wants to be a big Broadway actor. My husband wants badly to be an actor, but he ain't never been able to make it work. He done auditioned for commercials. He taking acting classes. He done wasted money hustling his way into some big auditions. And every time he rejected, cause he can't act. Your damn husband can't act. What is it? That's why that's why he got to hustle his way into these auditions. Ain't nobody asked him to come down there. They had him at the other audition. He can't act. The most he's achieved is some unpaid adult roles in a local children's theater. Wow. Now his old fat ass is somewhere he the tree.
The tree?
You in the children's theater, your big ass is the tree.
You're wrong for that, Steve.
To put it plainly, he can't act worth a damn. I said this 2 sentences in. He can't act worth a damn and can't sing to save his life. So if somebody had a gun on him and said, if you can sound like any record out today, I won't shoot you, his ass will be shot. I love him, but it's the truth. And the truth will set you free. Friends and family to set through too many bad productions and local plays, and I can't do it no damn more. Just sitting up lying to his old ass, telling him he good, and we know we giving him false encouragement. Your ass ain't nothing but a tree. Now, he done came up with some crazy idea to moving to New York. You know how much it costs to live in New York?
Man, tell him.
Ain't no finna hire his old ass, and he ain't been nothing but a tree.
Steve.
When we come back, I'm going to tell you the rest of it. Talking about you don't want to kill his dream. Ain't no damn dream.
All right, we'll have part 2 of Steve's very sweet response coming up at 23 after the hour. Today's subject is show business isn't for everyone. It isn't for everyone, and it may not be for your husband. We'll be back with part 2 at 23 after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. Show business isn't for everyone.
50-year-old man been married to this 50-year-old dude, 50-year-old woman. She been married to this man 23 years. Kids and went off to college. He been trying to make it as an actor all this time. He can't. He done been auditions. He always get rejected. He done hustle his way into big auditions. He always get rejected. He can't act. You know, he done been in some unpaid adult roles in a local children's theater. We all know what that means. He can't act worth a damn. He can't sing worth a damn. He's a good provider, but other than that, he's not worth a damn. Now let's just be clear.
Wow.
Friends and family done sat through too many bad productions and local plays, and you can't do it no more. Well, you think you can't do it. Your friends is damn show tired of it. Here he can. He probably one of them plays where he's selling tickets to it. Everybody in the play got to sell 15 tickets. Yeah, that's probably what he doing. Now, he can't act. I was scared when I first saw this letter, but because I thought it was about somebody I knew. But then it turned on me because he do want to be a big Broadway actor.
What do you say? What?
I heard him gearing up on
But he ain't
line
never
3.
been able to make it work. Now, I was just saying it was somebody I know. He auditioned for a lot of commercials. He done took acting classes, but then it started going bad because he said, but he can't act worth a damn. So then I knew it wasn't Tommy because Tommy ass can act. But at first, I was very scared.
He was on board. He was on board.
Oh, I was going to do it, but then, it said he can't act worth a damn. And that's, Tommy can really act, though. So I had to back up off that. So it's not nobody I know. He has no professional experience. He just thinks he needs to be discovered to get his first big break. I don't know how to tell him it's not going to happen without crushing his spirit. We got to get this spirit crushed. We have got, and soon, before y'all mess around and he find a place in Manhattan, and y'all ass gonna starve to death. Going up there trying to be a starving actor. Now listen to me. First of all, here's the truth. This is not a dream that you're crushing. This is his delusion. He's delusional. He's not dreaming. This is a delusion.
Oh, man.
And if you go to New York, this gonna become a nightmare. Here's something else we need to come to the realization.
What?
All dreams don't come true. They don't. 16 years old, I dreamed of Michelle Pierce.
See, you're always making it about you. It's always about you.
Because then people can respect your transparency and maybe he can see some of him in me.
What happened?
Now, I dreamed of Michelle Pierce at 16.
Okay. And what happened?
Michelle Pierce been married twice to everybody but me.
She could have been Michelle Harvey.
Michelle Pierce came to one of my shows in Columbus, Ohio with her husband. And said, oh my God,
That's just disrespectful.
handsome, I can't believe you've made it. She called me handsome.
She got you. She got you.
I knew she was lying then. I, like somebody else, have never really heard that before, and it threw me.
What do you mean like someone else?
What? He back over here?
No, I didn't say nothing.
He just said like someone else.
If you throw a rock in a pack of dogs, the one that holler is the one you hit. Junior know he's not attractive.
No.
Jay knows he's not attractive.
Well aware of it.
See that?
I love him.
See that?
I'm not getting in this line.
You said no argument here,
The
huh,
only
Jay?
one on this show that got a problem with it is the one that's ugly.
I'm not getting in this line.
But I did
So
very
now
well
y'all-
as an ugly man. No, I'm with you. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. All dreams don't come true.
I want to be handsome.
Now, if you don't put this out of his head, y'all ass gonna be in New York. And I can't tell you how much that's gonna cost. And these great careers y'all got gonna be over because his job don't transfer to New York. Nigga, he gonna be up there in the back of some Broadway theater sweeping, trying to be Evelyn Champagne King that he just gonna bust out singing. Love is all I can want. Then he gonna get fired from the mopping job. We need to stop this before it gets started. You and your friends need to sit down. It's really not the friends. Don't include the friends.
Right.
You have to sit down as the wife and go, honey, listen,
Hurry, Steve.
you can't act or sing.
All right, thank you,
And
Steve.
if you don't stop this, I'm gonna leave you.
No! Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM. Also, check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 after the hour, Pimpin will be in the building with his NFL picks right after this. Oh, yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, let's go. It is time for Pimpin'. Pimpin'! And this Sunday's NFL picks. Let's go.
Oh, man. What's happening, everybody?
Pimpin'.
Back week 2. You know, let me say this. Week 1, everybody was surprised. So, you know, it wasn't nothing. We didn't even know who was. So I expect this week, you know, to go a little bit better for me. What's that? What's up, Sharon?
Hey, Pimpin.
I know what's up. Wait, ain't chocolate? What's happening?
What's going on, Pimpin?
Everything. Hey, what's up, Tommy?
What's up, Pimpin? What it do, baby?
Everybody good? Jay Anthony?
What up, Pimpin'? What's going on with you, man?
Ain't nothing, everything. Junior!
Pimpin. My man.
The man with the voice.
Yeah.
Boy, you got pimp wrote on over you.
Thank you, Pimpin. Thank you, man.
All right, let's go, Tommy.
All right, man. Pimpin', this is what we got, man. First game off is Arizona at Baltimore.
Oh, man, Baltimore. You know who my favorite NFL player is right now this year? Lamar Jackson, man.
What?
Oh, that's my favorite NFL player, man. I was going to ask y'all who y'all's was, but we ain't got time. I love Lamar Jackson, man. Ain't nowhere in the world Tyler Murray and them damn Arizona going to beat Baltimore. That's an ass whooping. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Well,
you finna get a real B-more ass whooping.
Here's a big rivalry, man. The Dallas Cowboys are on their way to play the Washington Redskins.
Ah, well, you know, I saw that game last week, you know, and they let the Eagles come back, and I don't really like the Cowboys, but...
Come on.
Cowboys gonna beat the Redskins, and I don't want them to, but that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, all right. Indianapolis at the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, you know, the Titans beat the Browns last week. That disappointed the whole damn city. They ass right here wearing watches and stuff on the football field. You ain't know it was time to score, did you? So the Titans look pretty good. I'm gonna pick them over Baltimore,
Indianapolis. Okay, all right. Let's go. Seattle. They're going to play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Seattle.
Seattle. Okay, Seattle it is.
Only cause I hate Pittsburgh.
It's the Battle of New York. We got Buffalo headed to play the New York Giants.
Damn, I don't even care. Let's just go with the Giants. Then.
All right, hang on, Pimpin'. Hang on, you guys. Coming up At the top of the hour, we'll have more of Pimpin's football picks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we're back with Pimpin and more NFL picks. You guys take it away.
All right, Pimpin.
Here, let's go.
Pimpin, we left off with Buffalo at the New York Giants. I think you picked the Giants.
Just Giants, whatever.
All right.
Don't nobody care, though.
San Francisco 49ers will be playing in Cincinnati, playing the Bengals.
I'm going to go with the 49ers. They surprised us last week, and I hate the Bengals because they're in the same thing as the Browns. Go ahead.
L.A. Chargers are headed to play the Detroit Lions.
Ooh. Chargers are good.
Man, you know I love Detroit, man, but I don't see it, though. I damn sure don't see it, man. I'm going to have to go with the Chargers. I'm going to just keep it real this year, man.
Going with the Chargers? Ooh, the Pimps in the Detroit going to be a little upset.
Yeah, I know, but that's all right. I'll talk to him at the convention.
Minnesota at Green Bay.
Oh, man, that's going to be hard right there. But they going at Green Bay?
Yeah, they in Green Bay.
Minnesota got a team, man. I hate to tell y'all that. I'm going for the upset Vikings.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Jacksonville will be playing in Houston, playing the Texans.
Well, Houston really played good last week. They just got beat by a staunch team, but I'm going to have to go with I ain't see it. Plus, their quarterback got hurt down in Jacksonville, so I got to go with Houston, man. Deshaun.
Appreciate it, Pimpin.
I'm going with, you know. Hurry up, Tommy.
Okay, I got you. Thank you. Kansas City at Oakland.
Kansas City.
Okay.
Give a damn who they playing.
New Orleans at the L.A. Rams.
No, who is Kansas City
They playing Oakland.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. New Orleans playing the L.A. Rams.
I'm going with the Saints, man. I just got to go with the Saints.
All right. Chicago at Denver.
I'm going with the Bears.
The Bears. Philly on their way to the ATL. To the ATL.
Oh.
Okay.
I got a house in Atlanta, but you know, Philly, they travel to whoop people ass. I'm gonna just go with Philly.
New England at Miami.
Come on, man. Miami got the worst team in the league. Them and them damn Browns. Go ahead.
All right. New England it is. All right. Now here we go, Pimpin. Monday night football.
Is Antonio playing? Is Antonio playing?
Hell yeah, he gonna play.
We don't know that, Pimpin.
Oh, okay, Pimpin.
You don't know. You don't know. Nobody know. I'm just saying. Even if he don't play, they gonna win. They got 6 rings. He wasn't on the team when none of them rings got made. You ain't worried about Antonio Brown. Go ahead, Don. I know the next game.
All right. Last but not least, it's Monday Night Football. Cleveland will be in New York playing the Jets.
And if we don't, now Donaldson got mononucleosis.
He sure did.
Now his ass is out for a month. Now if we don't beat a team with a sick ass quarterback. It don't make no damn sense. If we don't win this game right here, man, I'm gonna turn my back on their ass this year. Yeah, I will, because pimping ain't easy, man. But somebody got to do it. Somebody in Cleveland got to start pimping. And it ain't with no damn watch. You need to take his damn watch off.
Oh, man. He said he can't beat a team with a sick quarterback.
No,
it's gonna be ugly.
Pimpin', is it against the rules the way you watch? Are you not able?
No, it ain't. It's they just said something. He ought to just let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
It ain't part of the uniform. What is you trying to wear a watch for? If it was $20, they wouldn't say nothing. If it was $20, we'd all have one on.
That's right, Pimpin. That's right, Pimpin. That's wisdom.
I got $189 for a watch.
All right, thank you, Pimpin. Coming up, more music, more fun at 20 minutes after the hour on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Today is Friday the 13th.
You scared?
I'm not superstitious.
Let George Wallace cross your path is bad luck, man.
Stupid. Your best friend. A Maryland theme park. This is going on in Maryland now. A theme park there is challenging couples to spend 30 hours together, okay? In the 30-hour coffin challenge. Okay? It's a competition, part of Six Flags America's Fright Fest 2019. We're going to see 6 couples of any sort, romantic pairs, family members, or friends, spending 30 hours in a coffin together from 4 p.m. September 27th until 10 p.m. September 28th. The participants will not be allowed to use their smartphones or other electronic devices except during designated break times. Oh, so they will get breaks. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone who gets out of their coffin for any reason, with the exception of the designated bathroom and meal breaks, will be automatically disqualified. Okay. The prize is $600 and a pair of
$600.
$600.
$600.
Wait, there's more. Wait for it. A pair of 2020 gold season passes. So there you go.
That's it.
I tell you what, if you mistime that bathroom break, you're going to get up out that casket.
Yeah, you give a damn about them.
There needs to time out them damn bathroom breaks.
People coming out that coffin, man.
Don't drink a lot of water.
You nasty dog. I can't believe you.
Weak ass bladder.
I need a water bottle.
All right, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the countdown is on for the 2019 Sand and Soul Festival in Cancun, Mexico.
It is a countdown, Shirley.
That's right.
It's about to go down. Now, look, I know that, we right up on it now, but I've been trying to tell y'all, man. I've been pleading with y'all, man. Sand and Soul going to be off the chart. It's going to be off the charts. And last year we had a good time in the DR. This time we moved it to the Cancun Resort at the Moon Palace Resort in Cancun. Ain't nothing changed about Sand and Soul except the location, everybody. Now, here's something major. I'm just doing this because I know it's last minute. So here it is. This is just for those that want to take a shot at it. Right now, you can call us at 1-800-684-2825. I got a special going on now through Friday. This special right here is as good as it gets. All-inclusive food, drinks, live performances, comedy, pool parties, everything, celebrities, you name it. Come one, come all. Celebrating my girl's birthday down there on the 10th. First night in, it's going to be special. Once again, the number to call to take advantage of this special is 1-800-684-2825. 1-800-684-2825. 800-684-2825. Listen, y'all, this is a chance for you to show up anyway. It's going to be large. Ain't no need of talking about it no more. We down to that hour. We less than a month away. This is your chance to get a super discount if you want it. Call now, because operators are standing by. Go to Steve Harvey Sand and Soul to learn all about it, but to get the special, you got to call 1-800-684-2825.
That's right. We'll all be there, Steve. October 10th through the 14th, Columbus Day weekend. I love it.
Margaritas.
Tequila.
Guacamole.
Suntan lotion all over my body.
All inclusive.
What'd you say, Junior?
Hennessy. Hell.
Margaritas.
You know, it's so many black people there. You know, gonna be plenty of Hennessy. When we leave, there ain't gonna be a drop
Run
left.
out of Hennessy, you got a problem.
Yeah. What?
And Crown Royal, you gotta have some.
Got to have the purple bag, partner.
Man, talk to all y'all.
Remember in the DR, Junior, you were at a table with nothing but women.
Sat around all day.
Come on, Junior.
Every time
I wouldn't leave till they wanted to leave.
You had a table for
What?
it?
Yes.
Well,
Hold it court. Hold it court. Ask me anything.
All right, we'll be back with our last break of the day and some inspirational closing remarks from the one and only, the lady in the Strawberry Letter today called him a superstar, Steve Harvey, right after this at 49 minutes after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are on this Friday, our last break of the day. It's been a good Friday.
Yeah, it has.
Been a good one.
Great.
Yeah. Jay, you feeling all right today?
I'm feeling so good today. I was in chemo all day yesterday, but I'm good. I'm all dripped up. I'm ready. Let's do it.
I saw your post where you said your nurse was the best stick-up man in the business.
Best stick-up man.
I was like, is there no end to this? I love your attitude. You have the best attitude. You absolutely do.
You are a
He's
survivor.
a trooper now.
Yeah, you are, Jay.
Yeah, for real.
You're a great example. All right, Steve. It's time for you to take us through the weekend with your closing remarks.
Hey, I've been sharing lately about the revelations that I came to on my vacation this summer. It's probably the best one I've ever done because I got spiritually, I just became a better person. And the old me crops up every now and then. I don't know that he leaves permanently. I'm in a battle with him from time to time because he certainly wants to do some talking sometimes when he shouldn't. But that's just, I guess that's something to be ongoing. I guess we all are work in progress, right? But one of the things, man, I come to the conclusion I wanted to share with y'all. I really came into a new light of understanding what the Lord's Prayer is. And one of the lines in the Lord's Prayer says, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And I never really thought about that much. And then it started dawning on me that when you say, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, you're really just trying to really align yourself up with the will of God. And what that meant for me was, in a simple layman terms, was, you've often heard people say, whatever your plan is, God's plan is way better than your plan. So for me, in a simple way to put it, it was just, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So whatever it is you got for me down here on earth, let's make that happen. And line me up into that way of thinking so your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So you can't do that. But can I be truthful with you? Here's what's happening. For years, man, and I don't know if a lot of people are like this, but I really think it is, most of us don't want to ask God to let his will be done in our life for a simple fact that we think that he's going to have us doing something that we don't want to do. I mean, let's be honest with it. Most of us run into the conflict of having God's will be done because we think that he's going to have us out there knocking on doors, thumping a Bible and getting all up in people everywhere you go, to witnessing and trying to tell them about something and losing your friends and all this here. You really didn't want, and I didn't want, to ask God to let his will be done in my life because I thought he was going to make me do something I didn't want to do. But you know what the truth of the matter was? What I was really afraid of was I was afraid that I was going to have to stop doing what I wanted to do. It wasn't that I was so afraid of what he wanted me to do, but I was more concerned with what I was going to have to stop doing what I wanted to do. Because I was young. I'm having fun. I'm doing me. I'm living my best life. No, man, I wasn't. I wasn't living my best life. It wasn't going that good for me. Or I was doing like I wanted to, but it was unchecked. And it wasn't a good way to be, man. It just wasn't. And if you're in that space right now, let me just be a little bit encouraging to you. That what God has for you, man, is so much greater than what you could possibly want for yourself. You can't even really imagine how cool God is. You know, y'all think, man, that God makes you stuck up in all this. You know, man, God actually wants you to have a good time. God wants you to enjoy yourself. He wants you to enjoy life. He wants you to stop worrying. He wants you to stop being overburdened. He wants you to stop taking everything on your own and tripping. He wants you to hand it to him. God really wants you to relax and chill. He's really, really a cool God. That relationship that you form with God is really a cool relationship. It really is, man. But you got so many church folks got you thinking that this relationship with God is sitting up with your nose in the air, dressed up on Sundays, you know, looking down on people and passing judgment. That's them. That ain't God. That's them. That is not God. That's not a requirement. I wish I had known this a long time ago, because I'd have straightened up a long time ago. But man, form a relationship with God. Ask God for his will to be done in your life, because what you don't understand is he got a great plan for you. He wants you to prosper. He wants you to benefit from all the things he has. He wants you to enjoy it and be a recipient of his blessings and grace. And he wants you to enjoy your life. He really does. I know a lot of people that's enjoying their life and they got a relationship with God. Don't let the devil fool you, man, and make you think he gonna turn you into something you don't want to be. He might mess around and turn you into something you always wanted to be, and a better version of the one you thought of. Those are my closing remarks today. Y'all have a great weekend. It's finally here. Hey, listen, y'all, talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. He really would. Bye.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.